Hello, good morning and welcome to the Thursday edition of the Nigerian Market. Nigerian Market is an advocacy program of AID, and AID is Ambassadors Initiative for Development and Empowerment. This is a platform where we promote Made in Nigeria. All we discuss is how we can improve our economy so that we can create job and reduce poverty. And that's what we'll be looking at today on Nigerian Market. So we want to really welcome everyone that has always been with us on the Nigerian Market. Every Tuesday and Thursday we celebrate you, and if today is your first day of joining on this platform, we also appreciate you. We celebrate you. We said you should not be a passive member or audience in the group. Just be an active member because we are discussing Nigeria, and like they said, security is not only that of the police, security is everyone's right. Same with economic development in Nigeria. Nigeria is for all of us. It does not belong to any particular individual. So whatever we look or whatever we do, that we promote and protect the Nigeria and build the Nigeria of our dream. That's what we do on this platform. So this morning, I want to welcome you to the Thursday edition of the Nigerian Market. My name is Chimidem Samuel Paul. And we have a special guest today who will be looking at our topic. Of course, you remember on Tuesday, we introduced what we call the new normals those days. That is e-business or e-commerce. And we promised we are going to get an expert who will now be looking at how we Nigerians are taking the issue of e-business together to build our businesses. So join me, welcome our special guest this morning, Mr. Victor Idu.
Thank you, sir. Good morning. I'm happy to be live on this show. Good morning, Nigerians.
Victor Idu is a IT consultant and CEO of V Collins Group. V Collins Group, I know that you do a lot with IT. Maybe we should just take that a little before we just go.
Okay, yes, sir. What we do, what we engage in basically is how to make the advent of information technology make life easier for Nigerians, for Nigerian businesses and households. Okay,
the advent of internet, information technology, to make business easy everything easy for every household in Nigeria. So that's what the Collins do every day. All right, so our topic today is what is e-business and how has Nigerians, embraced e-business or e-commerce. And we said earlier that before the advent of internet, or what we call technology, there are a lot of things. The families are just very wide apart. Imagine your person travels then. Maybe the Collins is in Abuja now. Mr. Victor, is in Abuja now, and then his family are in Ibadan. And then he wants to talk to them. He has to write a letter. Then the letter will take like 2 weeks to get to Ibadan. Then before he gets his own reply that yes, what he has said is yes or no, vice versa, either they write you requesting for something urgent, all that happens. So the families are very far apart. Communities look so wide that you think you cannot reach, not to talk of the world, But today, with the advent of information technology or internet, the world is smaller. The family is more closer because you talk with your person in America or in Canada or in Port Harcourt or in Lagos, just as we're in the studio discussing. So how technology has made life easy. In fact, it's easier now because, some people will want to travel, especially the festive period. I ask, why do you want to travel? Oh, this my friend or this my relation that has been away for years. I've not seen my land is coming home, so I have to just risk the road and all that Today there is video call. You call and see the person's face. You see how the person is. That's the same face you're just going to see. If it is any form of support, you still ask the person, and those things could be done under few minutes. It is cost effective, it is risk free because the risk of going through the road is not there. The same thing happens in businesses. In those days, people have to go, it must be a night bus for business. But I think that was the business people enjoyed, on the road, night bus, so that, he's trying to save cost, but the risk there, the discomfort of not sleeping through the night, then he gets to Lagos, buys, and then return back to the motor garage, and then take the next available night bus. All that stress. Some who want to play a little bit of big boy who have to lodge in the hotel, to wait for the business, then feed, and also these are the risks, people are facing. Then you're just trying to transact. But today, those things with the advent of internet are now like, oh no, I can't even imagine those era again. I think those are the era they call dark age. And, they say people are living in dark age because these are the things, the stone age. Oh, thank you very much. But so these things happened, now in 2020, we now have COVID-19, which is probably referred as the new normal. This is the era of new normals. COVID-19 came and, will I say, packaged the world into a camera, because a lot of activities are now done. Services are conducted via, online. Everything, businesses, a lot of, especially in Nigeria now, a lot of things are now ordered. You cannot order food, you can order everything because you cannot go. So this is a new normal. Now, these are the things that we're looking at. Those stone age and what is happening today with advent of internet or technology, information technology. We in Nigeria, the world is moving forward. The world is moving. Our businesses are dying because the COVID-19 is still on, and the economy is not smiling on any of this new Mr. Victor. Now that we have looked at those stone age and what we have today, how can we now say that? Can we say Nigerians, has come of age to begin to use internet, or, do business online?
Okay, once again, good morning, Nigerians, and thank you for having me on this platform. The internet is a growing sphere.
Okay.
So it is relative to say Nigeria is ripe enough or not ripe enough.
Okay.
It depends on the perspective one look at it. Because internet itself and the entire scope of information technology is something that grows continually.
Okay.
When it first started some years ago, the best thing some people could do with a simple dial, you can make video calls.
Yeah.
So it is relative. But considering what we have in Nigeria, considering the facilities we have in the country, we can say, okay, to a certain extent, we have what it takes to operate in that realm.
Okay.
And if I expatiate further, I think the essential things needed to operate in that realm for Nigeria to flow in information technology, one of the most important things is infrastructure. Now, what do I mean by the infrastructure? You cannot do things on the internet if you don't have access to that internet.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the first thing. So, do we have that access to internet? Can we flow in that line? What percentage of Nigerians? As of January 2021, NCC says 50%. Internet penetration into Nigeria is just 50%.
Okay, that's if you have a population of 200 million or thereabouts, and at least 100 million.
Yes,
that's huge.
That's huge. Yes,
yeah,
that's really huge. As a matter of fact, we have over 180 million telephone lines that are active. We have over 100 lines, over 100 million lines thereabout that are connected to the internet. But of course, especially in the urban area, you and I, most of us use two SIM cards that are connected to the internet. All those will still count in the figures. But internet penetration in Nigeria as we stand, as we speak, is about 50%. 50% penetration, which is not bad.
Yeah.
It is not bad at all. That's part of the infrastructure. Another factor we should consider is knowledge base.
Okay.
How many Nigerians know exactly what to do? A lot of us Nigerians, hey, people are using WhatsApp. I want to use WhatsApp. You get that WhatsApp on your phone. That's when you start learning. Not because you identify the need for it, but because you see that it is trending that people are using WhatsApp. That's why you want to jump on the train to start using WhatsApp. That's what introduced a lot of Nigerians to several social platforms.
Yeah, I want us to that's knowledge. The knowledge is what we're also looking at. Now, you mentioned infrastructure, and then if 50%, let's say 50 million Nigerians today, is using internet, maybe before the end of today, 50 million has penetrated, why is Nigeria then not embracing e-business?
Okay.
Maybe that's the knowledge aspect.
Yes. The knowledge aspect is one of the reasons Nigerians have not embraced e-business. And that is a major factor.
Okay.
Because, other factors are still included, but a lot of them say connect to the knowledge base. One of the things that Nigerians have used, how do I go about it?
Okay.
How do I shop online or how do I sell online? That's one. A lot of Nigerians are not still used to IT services, IT infrastructure, usage of computers and other things. That's number two. Then number three, trust. How many Nigerians trust the system? A lot of Nigerians just believe that, if I use my card on the internet, we have fraudulent activities. That brings us to the third point. Scam, internet fraud, and other things. Prominently.
Yeah, Nigerians are beginning to, I think I was assuming what are the challenges, because a lot of people on daily basis you are hearing of fraudulent internet fraud,
Exactly.
and all that. Banks today you can't trust. It has happened to me.
Exactly. So let's juxtapose knowledge with fraudulent activities.
Okay.
Before you can be defrauded, the person defrauding the other knows more than the victim.
That's true.
So that is the case. So when we have poor knowledge about these facilities, this infrastructure, these things, and then somebody with a higher knowledge and fraudulent tendencies will capitalize on your own lack of knowledge to defraud an unsuspecting Nigerian. So that is the case at hand. So when we have a deficit of knowledge, it restrains people. People believe that, if I go to the market and I price this thing for 2 naira and I buy it for 2 naira, I pay my 2 naira in cash and I walk away. The person doesn't have to deal with my account.
Yeah.
But when I put my card into the system, somebody has access to my card. Where is my card going? Where is this? Where is that? So the money is gone. That is one of the fears of Nigeria. However, that should not restrain us. I think what we should do, what should bring Nigerians to the platform, because we don't just
because this is like the solution and we're just coming. And let's bring in our audience, because this is a program that I think for those who are just watching, please, let's make this thing very interactive. We said it's a program. We're building Nigeria. There are times of new normals. Now is new normal. So if we're on these new normals, how do we embrace this? So please, let's talk to the community. Please share your opinion. You can call, phone in, and let's have people discuss so that we can move. There are a lot of dangers. Of course, we'll come to insecurity, because those who must travel, by road to go and buy something, to go and sell something and all that. So we'll just look at that. And let's see, Andy Dinkba Laro. In this 21st century, if your business is yet to have an online presence, then you're actually yet to be in the actual business. Okay, you are yet to be okay, fine. Andy is okay, so thank you, Andy. Those, you have to do more of this to tell people about the e-business so that they can take advantage. So let's get more people's opinion. Let's know why. You know, the insecurity in Nigeria today, everybody, the road is not safe.
Yes.
Is it by air? The air is very expensive now.
Yes.
Train is, so nowhere is safe. So what will be the best approach? Do you now fold your hands, close your shop, and go and sleep? The economy is not good. So even if you now have a shop, you are not sure you are going to sell because people don't also have money to buy. So what will be the best solution in what we are doing now?
Thank you. The COVID-19 pandemic taught us one lesson.
Yeah.
Taught us that we need to do things a different way. Let's relate COVID-19 pandemic to insecurity.
Yeah.
Because the reason we had a lockdown was because it is unsafe for you and I to go out. Then, if you go out, we have tendencies of contacting the COVID-19 virus and then we get infected. Let's apply the same to security. If our roads are not safe, the government is working and we are praying that things get better, let's assume that, okay, what we have now is our roads are not safe, the flights are expensive, and we don't have a good, our train system is not working across the country yet. Do we stop business? No.
No.
Because the internet is giving us the opportunity to do things remotely. If I have a business set up and I put it online, and I make things work remotely, I can sell my products from wherever I am and send it over to places. Because logistics are working, even if the roads are not secure. Things are still moving. You can still send things. I mean, not everybody is interested in kidnapping.
And when you limit the number of persons on the road. So I think those who are waiting for a larger number of persons to kidnap will also be just empty because there's nobody on the road. So by the time they wait for hours.
Nobody is interested in kidnapping the bag of Gary.
Exactly. So maybe that's what he wants.
So with that, it is simple. It is simple because I don't have to endanger myself by going on the road. When I can just pick my product and send it over. It's even safer if my product is kidnapped.
Yes. And you. So in fact, you ask the person to pay you ransom because he has collected your products.
Exactly. I mean, it's a remote world. We can get them phones, those computers, and other things that we carry on daily basis. They are the road. They are the shop. They are the signpost. They are everything we need.
Yeah.
For us, it does advertisement for us. It does everything we need.
So with my smartphone,
yes,
I have everything.
You have everything.
Okay, so the risk, not risk now, affordability. Now, because we said the economy is not good, we don't need to hide that in Nigeria. So why would somebody now go and rent a shop when he's not sure of even making much profit enough to be able to save, continue the business and pay the shop rent? So taking space in the air, that's what a lot of people need to know. Okay, how do I, before I came to this program, or before we started this program, somebody came and said, you just come and buy one shop, online, and they stock it, and they said, I was just imagining. Where is the shop? He came to, I think that's what we have not. So how do we now tell Nigerians, how we can save enough money for our business?
Yeah. I mean, the infrastructure we rent out there, that is the building, the four walls that we rent out there. Do they really do the job? Because if you rent a shop for XYZ amount, and this XYZ amount cannot bring 10,000 people to you, it is limited. I mean, this XYZ amount for a shop in XYZ location can only attract 100 persons to you. How about if you put that XYZ amount or a fraction of the XYZ amount to a digital space? The digital space includes your Facebook, your website, your Twitter account, Instagram, and other places. These are digital spaces. And these social platforms are doing so great at it. We have WhatsApp business now that the same way you converse with your WhatsApp account, you can list products on your WhatsApp page and make followers, make people that are connected to you on WhatsApp to see your products. That is a digital shop.
Wow.
Facebook offers the same thing. We have it on Instagram. We have it on several platforms. Those are digital shops.
Well, the time is not our friend, but we will. This is just an introduction to the e-business, because e-business or e-commerce is what we will discuss throughout the month of May. So I think it will be a great pleasure, a great deal that we all hook up to this, every Tuesday and Thursday, because we'll be bringing experts. We'll be telling you how we can reduce the unnecessary stress we just go about, especially when our environment is not safe to move around. When the shops, of course, Victor mentioned infrastructure. I remember what happened. That was last month, April. My tailor couldn't deliver the clothes. I gave him that I wanted that period. Why? Because there was no power supply, no NEPA light in the plaza. And that was like for weeks. But the landlord or the landlady doesn't understand that you don't have power for 1 week.
It will not be deducted from the rent.
It can, of course, when last year the COVID, there was lockdown, they didn't stop the landlords to not to take their rent. It didn't stop. In fact, that was even when the Nigerian government, NEPA, power supply, NEPA or something, electricity tariff increase, tax or VAT increase. So for government, they don't understand that. So it's better you take advantage of this platform. I think in the days to come, we will also tell you what Nigerian market is putting in place in trying to create a marketplace for all of us so that you can take advantage of that marketplace. Nigerian market is creating, the e-commerce platform so that you can also, affordability is what we'll be looking at as we round up, how affordable it is. So we'll just tell you don't need to go and take the money, or that money should be for your business. If you are invest it in your business. So leave the rest of shop and advertisement and reach to people and how you can sell it. That's what Nigerian market will help you do in the coming days. So Mr. Victor, before we just round up, just in one word, what is your advice to Nigerian business people?
In one word, I've spoken to them.
Okay.
But Nigerian businesses, we need to go digital.
Okay.
We are in a new era, and this is the new normal.
Yeah.
If we are not online, we are not doing business at all.
He just corroborated what Mr. Andy Laro said. If your business is yet to be on the internet, then you are not yet in business. So if your business is not online, then you are not yet in business. So just ensure that your business, your product is now online. We'll tell you more of the advantage by the time we come next week, Tuesday, because we'll tell you if you are in Abuja and you are selling in your shop, you are selling to all the people within your vicinity. But if you're online and you are selling your product online, you are selling to even people abroad. So that's the advantage. You can't just compare it. The reach your business will go when you take it online. So once again, we want to thank Mr. Victor for making time to be with us, and just know that is your core area, and so we'll bring you more again so that more people will just take the advantage of it. Okay, so for those who have been with us, thank you. It's been a nice day. We wish you a pleasant weekend ahead. Enjoy the weekend. Thank you. Okay, bye Nigeria to grow Nigeria.